Hello everyone, welcome to Caroline's Craft Tree, and this brings us to the May freebie. And I have tulips on my mind because they're starting to bloom here, and it just makes me think of spring and Mother's Day and whatnot. So May's kit is based around tulips. So here is page number 1, and this one's actually 6 pages long. And here is page 2, kind of the background. Not sure how well you can see it, but there's like faded white flowers in the back with a few different colors of browns and greens in there. And here is page number 2, lined page, so once you fold it in half, with some beautiful pinkish purple tulips on it. And I just backed this one with the same backing paper. And then let's turn this around. We have a tag, and then we have this, which you'll see what my plan is for this. You could use it as a pocket or a flip or something. I have different plans in my mind for it, but you'll see that shortly. And then a couple of small journal cards. And then here we have this long piece, which you will also see on why I made it. Because I'm making the kits based on something I have in my head to make, but most of them can be used for multiple things. And then there's just some cutouts. I did have to throw a few daffodils in there just because the daffodils are out too. So there's that. And then on this one we have another one of these going in the other way, which again you'll see what I'm going to do. A couple of tickets, a few cutouts, and then this is a time card. I have a digital that without the flowers on it. It's an inspirational time card. I don't know if you can see, but I've changed the days of the week. Believe, inspiration, adventure, blessed, journey, amazing, and grateful on there. And then along here it's kind of got almost the saying. So on believe it says have faith and still believe. So it's kind of like a little dream big and get inspirational. Hang on, enjoy the adventure. Know that you are blessed. Life is a big, huge journey. Family and friends are amazing. Always give thanks and be grateful. Just something a little different, a little play on a time card. So those are in the shop. Like I say, they're just plain, so then you can collage on them or do whatever. So this is May's freebie. I'm going to go and cut all this out, and then I'll be right back to show you what I'm going to make with them. Okay, so I've got everything cut out, and I am going to use this page here. And I'm going to use this one, I think. So I've got these. Now you could cut these out just square. I decided to cut out along the flowers. So I'm going to put one of these. I'm going to leave just a little bit around the edge. Maybe 1/8 of an inch. And I'm going to just glue this part here because it's going to open. So I'm going to use Art Glitter Glue. I like this glue. And I'm just going to put a little bit on here. Hope everybody is enjoying these monthly freebies and projects. just glue that down. Trying to get it fairly straight. So you're going to have some journaling room on there. Now this one, I'm going to put it on this side. So you kind of got like a gatefold type thing. So they kind of, look like just a big bouquet of flowers. So let's put glue on here. Kind of a simple project this month, but I think it's going to be nice, and you could do this with just about any kind of things. Okay, I want to try to make sure that I've got the bottom lined up fairly good. Just this little bit where it's overlapping. So then we've got this here, and we've got this here. Now I want this to stay closed. So I'm going to use, I've got these here. Now I have not used them before. Thin clear fasteners. They're like Velcro, but they're really super thin, like really super thin. And these are 3/8 inch. Like I say, I've never used these before, so they are something new. So I'm going to pull one of these off, and I guess I'll put this dot over here. Now I'm going to actually, let's put this one, I'm going to put it right over here. I'm going to put a little bit of glue just to hold them. So let's put the white one over there. The one is a little bit whiter than the other, so let's put this one over here. And then I'm going to put this one on top. I don't even know how well these are going to work on this. I know I've seen other people use Velcro in their journals, so, and then just put a little bit of glue on there, so then I can just close it like that. Sure don't have any glue, and that's good because you can't really see that much, so that's kind of nice. And that's going to hold that pocket closed. I think when a person opens it, you just got to open it slow. That's all. Okay, so I think those will work okay. I want to say I got these at Michael's, but not really sure. I know they weren't very expensive. Okay, now I took a piece, there was this big piece of daffodils. Now I did it long like this because it depends on how wide your journal is going to be. So I've just cut a piece of it, and I've just cut around the top. Now I want to cut this so that it fits in between this area here. I'm going to allow just a little bit of extra space because I don't want it to hinder this opening and closing. So let's just mark here. I want it about there and about there. So let's just trim that off. Okay. I think that will work. Now I'm going to, let's wait on inking. I want this to flip as well. So even though it's not really made to flip, I am just going to score it about, I guess, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch. Maybe I'll do it a little wider. About 1/2 an inch. I'm just going to score that. And then fold it up. That's going to give me my little flap. Let's just make sure that's nice and flat. Then I'm just going to trim a little bit right off of here from the score down at a bit of an angle. Okay. Now let's ink up this side because we're going to see this. We're going to see the other side too. So there is that. And now I'm just going to score here. Because we're going to see that when it's opened. Now, this is going to get glued into here. Now, I think I'm going to just make a little tiny mark. I don't want to see that at the bottom, so actually just like 1/4 of an inch, I think, should be good. That'll give me an idea on where to place it, so let's put glue here. And glue this down at my marks. I'm just going to barely cover up my pencil mark. Just so then I don't have to worry about erasing it. So then this is going to be like this. You're going to open it up. You've got journaling space. You've got journaling space. Now you could glue this down and make it a pocket. But I thought, well, this way it gives journaling space too. But on top of that, we can tuck stuff in there. Because when this is closed, it's going to be a pocket for these. And they're not going to fall out because you've got the bottom. Okay. I think that's going to be cute. And we've got lots of cutouts here. I was just thinking on adding just something. Maybe if I get into camera space here. Just thinking on adding a couple of these flowers on the inside. Just to add a little bit of something a little colorful. Just something like that. So let's glue these down. I've already inked them. I'm not going to add any bulk to this because the pocket's already going to be not bulky, but between 3 sheets of cardstock, that's quite a bit. So just put these down just to add a little bit of color in there. And it still gives you lots of writing space all the way around. And as usual, there's links down below on where you can get the freebies. I hope you will come by and join the Facebook group. I hope to start some challenges on the group soon. So there is one little flippy floppy pocket. Now, let's just set that aside for a second. I'm going to decorate these two. I'm not going to do a lot to these. I do have a few different cutouts that I was thinking on putting in here. Most of these are from the Tim Holtz. There's a few, like this one. I think somebody sent me that actually. But I'm thinking just something a little bit extra on there. Trying to find something that might go good with the colors that I got on there. Thinking just something to brighten it up. I'm not sure if I have the right color for that one or not. That one's not bad. And maybe a little bit of colored cheesecloth. This cheesecloth I did dye myself. What colors? Yeah, this color would go good with there. And maybe I'll use it on here too, and that'll kind of blend them together. So let's just cut a chunk. Oh, there's that one there will go over there. I do have a video about all this cheesecloth and stuff that I dyed. I did a bunch of lace and bits of doilies and that type of stuff. Cheesecloth, I think, is a great way to add some texture to what you're doing without adding too much thickness. So we can put that there. Oops. I don't usually glue down my cheesecloth. I just glue it down with whatever I'm putting on top of it. Because in that way I make sure that my glue isn't showing through. So take a second to glue up all these leaves. I like to try and get glue on every leaf and stem, just to hold it down really good. That wasn't too bad. Need a little more up here though. Okay. Put this down. With gluing the cheesecloth with my item, I try to put on a little bit of extra, and I take a little bit extra time to just push everything down really good. So I'm not doing too much to these. The back I might put a little flower or something just to decorate it up. Actually, we got a couple of these ones right here, so that might be kind of nice. Just some more just on the back. I think I'm just going to put it up on the top in the corner. Nothing fancy. I do like lots of writing space on tags and cards and journals and all that. So there's that one, just quick and easy. Now this one, let's pretty much do the same thing. Just going to put this on here and then this on top. So let's glue this up. Whoops. Go wipe that off before I stick my card or something to it. Okay, and same thing with this one. Let's just put this on the back. Okay. There is that. You can also download the freebie on my blog. You can get it on the Facebook group. You can also click the link and go to Jump Share and get it from there. Now for tops. I'm thinking on using some of this as a top. Let's just see what fabric I've got. I don't think I've got anything handy that, actually I do. Hold on, scissors. I have some strips like these hanging on my wall behind me, and then I can just grab them whenever I need them. I have, I don't know, 10, 12 different colors there. And it makes it quick and easy to grab whatever I happen to need at any given time. Just fray up those ends. Now this one does have a hole there, so I guess I will use that hole. Doesn't look very center, that hole, does it? But that's okay. Let's cut a couple pieces of that as well. Get my tiny attacher. Love this stapler. It's easy to get the stuff in because you're holding it back here. It's more the style than the Tim Holtz thing. Let's put this through here. You could just tie these on if you wanted. But I think I'm going to put a staple in there. And let's put this through there as well. I don't think I've ever used cheesecloth on the top of my tags like this. But it will really blend it all together, I think. Let's put a little staple right there to hold it all in. So we got that. Now this one, let's just fold this like so. And then I'm just going to staple that on the back, or should I do it on the front? Let's do it on the front. And just going to right like that. There we go. Let's just set those into the pocket. And there is that. I think that is actually quite a cute little pocket flip journaling spot. And you could tuck way more in that pocket. There's lots and lots of room in that pocket. And I'm thinking let's do something little over here, just for a bit of decoration. I've got some more of this, so we're going to use a little bit of this in the background. Give it some character. I'm thinking maybe I should put a label on there. Okay, so I've got my labels and number kit thing, and I think that one there will do work just fine. These are in the shop. It's a digital kit. I'm thinking I'm going to put this down first, and I think I'll put it at a bit of an angle. And then that will get spread out, and then that will just go on the top. Let's glue this down first. I'm not going to put too much glue on this because I don't want it to show through the paper on the other side. Sometimes just, I think the wetness of the glue will show through. It doesn't happen all the time. And that's going to go like that. And then this is going to go on top. I would love to see your pages and that you're making with the freebies. Also, I'd love to know if you're following along and going to do a yearly journal with it, or if you're using it in things as you get them, or maybe both. Most of these pages would go with a lot of different journal styles, and you know, any botanicals, outdoor, anything really. Okay, I'm just going to put a little glue under the cheesecloth, because it's a little bit thicker there, just to make sure that it's glued down. Okay, that looks good. So there we have our May freebie page. I've got lots of goodies left over to put in my bag for the year end. I'll probably do one episode just making little things like paper clips and maybe little collage bits and stuff to use throughout the journal, because I thought, well, I'd put some of the different months on some of the other pages to tie it all in, but still haven't totally thought about all that yet. So there is May's freebie kit. As I say, there's a variety of places you can download it, and pop on over to Facebook, join the group, post pictures of the May freebie or any other kits that you've been working on, or anything. As long as it's crafting related, you can post it there. And there's links below. And hope you enjoy this little pocket flip tuck. I think it turned out quite cute. We will see you soon. Bye.